Okay, here we are. Alas, I think we have lighting that works. It's not 7,000 degrees, which is nice, because we came back in the house. What's up, Patty? What's up, Zemi? How are you two amazing ladies doing today? What's up, Jerry? Karen, welcome. How are you? Nancy, how are we doing this time? How are we? Please give me a thumbs up. Tell me we got it. Third try is going to be a charm. How apropos for today's title. What's up, Craig and Jerry? Hi again, Shelly. Think we finally got it this time. I think we found the happy medium. What's up, James? Good to see you on here, brother. All right. Zemi got a thumbs up. Craig and Jerry got a thumbs up. Doing well, sir. Doing well. I'm not sure who that is, Patty. I don't know many sirs. You'll have to help me out on that one. We got it right. Good. Thank you, Nancy. Glad that we got it right. Sometimes this stuff can be a little tricky. We are not in our usual environment. Enjoying another little kind of mini staycation out in Palm Desert, which is nice. What's up, Randy? Howdy. Yeah, Mike Rito. That's funny. I like that little emoji. All right, everybody. Who saw the title for this little chat today? Type it in if you saw the title. Or maybe you're looking at the title right now. What was it? Let's see who got it. And by the way, share this out, guys and gals. Hit that little share button at the bottom of your screen so that we can get more of your teams jumping on here. I think you guys will like this talk. Yay, love FB Live at the docks. Thanks, Zemi. We love FB Lives with you. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Good to see you. Keeping it in perspective. Close, Craig and Jerry, close. There's one operative word that was a little bit different, but that word, there it is. Shelly got it. Accurate perspective. Accurate perspective. That was so 10 minutes ago. Not sure what that was, Mike Reno, but we'll go with it. What's up, Edward? All right, guys and gals. Yes, Randy's got it. Keeping accurate Oreo. That's a cool new word. I need to learn what that is. What is that? Oreo Wekriv? What is that, Randy? That's a fascinating looking word if it's really a word. What's up, Diane? Do you guys see Randy Wood's comment? I like that word. That's a word I've never seen before, but it basically has like Oreo in it. So now I'm really going to be sidetracked. I like Oreos. Oh, perspective. Perspective to the fifth power. That was when I knew the title. Ah, Mike Reno. Come on, man. The title got reinserted. All right, guys and gals, let's jump into this. Keeping accurate perspective. So a couple of interesting phone conversations this week with team members. And it was interesting. One of the gentlemen that I was talking with has only been in the business a couple of weeks. And the other person I was talking with on this exact same topic mentioned one of their team members who's maybe been in the business a few months. And they both basically had said something to the effect of, man, I just am not getting the results that, I thought I'd be getting at this point, so I'm not sure if this is for me. And the conversation that ensued is what I want to share with everybody today. Keeping accurate perspective. Hey, Brian Fitch, what's up, buddy? Keeping accurate perspective. You know what's cool? My buddy Brian just jumped on here, and he's not in our business per se, but I know Brian has taken up some new hobbies over the last few years, shooting and archery, and that'll provide a great point of reference. And so, folks, whether it's a new business or a new hobby, do you recognize you've got to put in the time before you can be excellent? You've got to put in the repetitions before you can really expect to see substantial results, especially if you've never done it before, right? If you're just taking up archery for the first time, or if you're just endeavoring into a new business venture and you've never done that kind of business, or maybe you've never even been an entrepreneur before, measuring your effectiveness and your results and your productivity after a few months is literally like the worst thing you could do to yourself. Absolutely sabotage yourself. It's not an accurate perspective, which is why that's what we labeled the talk today. guys and gals, at the end of the day, understand something. The greater the potential outcome of whatever your undertaking is, right? Say you wanted to become like an expert marksman. You think you might have to put in a little bit more time to accomplish that. I love the book by Malcolm Gladwell on this particular topic called Outliers. And one of the many phenomenal things he speaks about in that book is that you've got to log 10,000 hours at something before you can become an expert at it. 10,000 hours. So think about this for a minute. If the upside in our business, let's just call it diamond, which would give you a multiple six-figure income on a part-time basis, okay? If you do the math, in most home-based businesses, if you were to do the math on a level of diamond or something comparable, you recognize that's like a multiple six-figure per year scenario on a part-time basis. So why in the world would we start to be conclusive about our progress when we have not yet acquired the skill and the wherewithal and the expertise necessary? I mean, why would we expect, this is not a lottery ticket, right? Why would we expect that we would be highly effective at something that has the available upside to give us an epic lifestyle like that? Why would we expect that we would be able to get substantial results within a few months? I mean, think about this for a minute. The conversation I had during the week was that, think about it like this. Let's say that my dream, right? Because if you're doing, more than likely, if you're engaged in a home-based business, whether you're part of our Hope Broker family or a different business, you see a vehicle that will start to allow you to start to maybe live a life more by design instead of by default, to start to live a life on purpose, to start to live a life on your terms. If that is indeed the case, okay, that's a pretty worthwhile outcome. Think of it like this. Let's just say, as an analogy, your dream was to become one of the most reputable, recognizable architects of all time. And you just started the journey. You just entered college, right, for your undergraduate part of your degree so that you could become an architect. Would you go back and let's say this, let's add to this scenario to really help you guys have a great point of reference. Let's say that it was your guidance counselor in high school that helped you arrive at the decision that, what really resonates with you, what will really be like a dream scenario for you is even being an architect in the first place. After 6 months of schooling, would you go back to your guidance counselor and say, I don't know if this is for me? I mean, I haven't even built a single building yet. I mean, I haven't even been asked to design a project yet. I mean, there's not even a building somewhere standing 60 stories tall that I've built. I don't think this is working for me. I mean, no one's hired me yet to design their building. I mean, folks, please, we have to keep things in accurate perspective, especially if you're really doing this so you can live your dream. Of course you can, but not in 6 months. I mean, look at any scenario in life where people are living their dream, right? I always revert back to sports because I'm a big sports fan, and so now we're entering the finals of Wimbledon. Do you think anybody is going to be on television that we're going to see playing tennis, living their dream at Wimbledon, that's been doing, that's been actively, aggressively, even if they're all in, even if they practice 6 hours a day? Let's say they practice 6 or 8 or even 12 hours a day. Let's say they're on a really, really strict diet. Let's say that they've got, world-class coaching. Let's say that they're engaged in the process of becoming expert at tennis 12 hours a day. Do you think they would realistically expect to be able to qualify for Wimbledon in 6 months? I mean, guys and gals, we've got to keep this in perspective. Back to the architecture analogy. If you wanted to be able to, be somebody who's like one of the most renowned architects ever, you realize that when a building's getting built, the taller the building's going to be, the deeper the foundation that has to be dug. And so if someone's standing on street level, they're not going to see anything, even though there's progress being made, right? Think about that. From street level, the world at large, including a lot of times maybe ourselves, because we kind of tend to look at things from the perspective of worldly expectations, there's going to be nothing visible to show for our efforts. We're still digging the massive crater that will become the foundation for our skyscraper. And so, guys and gals, just remember that. If you're embarking on this journey, if you've decided to join a network marketing business, and if you've connected that with a why for you, ultimately a life by design, living your dream, and I hope it's big, understand that there's going to be a process to that, right? We're going to go through 4 years of schooling just to get an undergraduate degree before we can get hired at slightly over minimum wage to go work in a career profession. So if you're literally just getting into this business, and especially if you're getting in not having had a lot of prior business experience or hours logged as an entrepreneur, I want everybody to write down in the comments right now, learning curve. Type in the comments. In fact, better than that, type in, I will be a student and stay the course to get through the learning curve. I will be a great student, even better. I will be a great student, right? I will be a great student and stay the course to get through the learning curve. I will be a great student and get through, right? Stay the course and get through the learning curve. Guys and gals, that's what today's talk was about, is to try to just get everybody to kind of gain or revisit some accurate perspective. Dana's absolutely right. 2 to 5 year plan. That is the shortcut. Thank you, Judy, for typing that in. I'll be a great student and stay the course to get through the learning curve. Awesome, you guys. So listen, yes, you can do this. Absolutely, you can do this. Guys and gals, this is the most level playing field where it doesn't matter what your starting point is. Just don't put an insanely impractical, totally unrealistic expectation on your learning curve. Be willing to stay the course. Enjoy the journey. Have fun. You guys can do this. Yes, there's a learning curve, and part of that learning curve can actually be facilitated. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got a call tonight you don't want to miss with Al Franklin. Make sure you dial into the Fast Start Friday call. We've got a special guest tonight. This guy's been in the industry for over 20 years. Phenomenal guy, really helping his team. He's in the trenches. He's making it happen. He's had tremendous results in a prior community. So make sure you guys jump onto the Fast Start Friday call here coming up in a few minutes. All right, guys and gals, we believe in you. We love you. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, you can do it, but you're going to stay the course. You're going to work through the process. You're going to become a student, okay? And you're going to see it through, go through the learning curve, and you're going to do big things. All right, guys and gals, we believe in you. We love you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for commenting, and we'll catch you in a few minutes on the Fast Start Friday call.